Big shout out to everybody tuning in, man. We're gonna get the live started here ASAP. I'm just sharing out the lives. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share out the live to all your social medias. The more people we can get in here, the more entertaining this will be, and the longer we can keep the live rolling, man. Big shout out to all you guys for tapping in. Almost ready, you guys. Hit that like button and share this live on all social medias. Well, you know, we got about 12 people in here right now, man. I'm gonna make sure I get it over on Instagram and TikTok, and as soon as I get done, we'll be getting this started, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We appreciate y'all. What's good, everybody? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, man? Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Sorry to keep y'all waiting, man. We got to make sure we share this on all social media platforms. We've had about 70 people in the building and coming in and out, you know what I mean, on that starting screen. That usually happens. Make sure you guys hit the like button right now and share this social media, share it on your social medias, man. That way we can get enough people in here to keep this conversation rolling. You know what I mean? You know, I don't do like a lot of these other people, man. I bounce the conversation off of our off the people in the chat, and usually we make out for some really good lives, man. Shout out to all the Killinois members, all the Killinois family members, everybody tapping in, man. You know, let's see here. What's going on? All right. Damn, it's not pulling. Let's see here, you guys. For some reason, this chat stuff isn't pulling up again. Damn it, man. Here we go. Let's try it again here. Let me see if it'll 1 second, you guys. My bad, man. I just fixed this stuff and it's kind of acting up here. Let me see what's going on real quick. That way we can get this chat rolling, man. Big shout out to all you guys tapping in. This will take me a quick second here, you guys. Sorry about this. This is not what I expected to be happening right now. See what's going on here, you guys. My bad, my bad. It look This is crazy. I just had figured this out, you guys. I went live this past weekend and we had just figured it out and got it together. And now it's not pulling up again. What the hell? Ah, sucks. I just figured this out too. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Hold up. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Damn it. All right. I don't know what's going on, man. We're just gonna have to keep it moving, man. I don't. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to pull your guys' chats up right here. Maybe I wish I could restart this program, but it'll probably shut down the live. Damn it. All right, let's get it, man. Big shout out to everybody tapping in. It looks like we got Dan Libby in the building, man. Big shout out to the homie Dan Libby. He says Killinois Kennels for life, man. We appreciate you, big dog. This is crazy, man. I can't believe this is happening right now, man. Real talk. Second, y'all. Maybe this will work. All right, man. Screw it. It is what it is, man. What it looks like I'm not going to be able to pull up your guys' chats again. And I literally just hopped on a live not too long ago and figured this out. I don't know why it's not pulling up. But let's go ahead and get it. We got Annette Jones, Mama Jones in the building. Big shout out to her for always tapping in. We got Antoine Brown. That's another Killinois member in the building. We got JH in the building. The Killinois Kennels is deep up in here tonight, you guys. We got new generation bullies. He says, "What's up, big homie?" Rockford tapping in, man. Big shout out to you. He says, you already know. Appreciate you, big dog. Yep, you always in our lives, man. We appreciate the support for sure. This is crazy, man. I can't believe I literally just fixed this, and it seems like everything's working. Let me see here. Ah, crazy, man. I really wanted to be able to pull up your guys' chats tonight. Damn. I know that, you know, makes it more entertaining. You can actually see people's dogs that they purchase from us and all that. Let me see. Update. Let's see here. Man, that's crazy. One more time, man. That's crazy, man. I can't believe this is happening right now, you guys. But we'll keep it moving, man. It's not like we've always had this. It is what it is. I'm going to run through these comments. I just figured I had it all figured out, man, and it messed up again. So, where we at? We got Sarah Klinker in the building. Big shout out to her. She's been tapping into the live. She says Killinois Kennels is fires. Always comes through with beautiful, solid structure, bones, patiently waiting to become a member of the fam. Well, we'll be looking forward to it. Big shout out to you for tapping in. We got Big Rob in the building. That's going to be our Killinois family, owner of Big Kratos, man. We just dropped a video of him. We just dropped a video of him on our channel not too long ago. And you know what? Here in a second, we'll go ahead and pull that up. We got Killinois Kennels Phil in the building. Big shout out to Killinois Kennels Phil. He says we up in it. We up in and at it. That's right. That's right. We got Bill Thomas in the building, man. That's another, you know, new major Killinois supporter. We appreciate you, man. We got Kenyatta Peppers says, been trying to get puppies for 3 years. I want to give up. You know, just like last time, you know, I'll tell you what, Kenyatta, if you want a puppy from us, we'll give you the golden ticket on our very next drop. If you want a puppy, you can have whatever puppy you want, and we'll see if you're serious or not. You know, there's a lot of people saying that, and it's not as impossible as people make it out to be. You know what I mean? We, you know, sometimes we have 8, 9, 10 puppies. You know what I mean? That type of deal. It's not as impossible as people make it out to be. And, you know, now we're going to go ahead and give you that golden ticket, and you can get a pup from our next drop. Any puppy you want. Just let us know before they go up for sale. JH says, hit that like button. Let's get more people in this live. I know that's right. It's starting to pile up, man. A lot of people just wait for that starting soon screen to disappear. That type of deal. Big shout out to all you guys. Yeah, though, hit that like button. We got 15 likes. That's kind of whack. We've had 120 people come in and out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share this live out to all the social medias. That way we can get a bunch of people in here. We're going to go over every single question that's in this chat. And, you know, they usually make out for some really dope lives. Here in a second, I'm going to pull up some videos of some stuff so you ain't literally just got to look at only me the whole time. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into that right now. So where we at? You know? While Big Rob's in here, we'll pull up the footage of his boy. Make sure you guys show him some love on his boy Kratos, man. You know, we just dropped a really dope video showing a whole transformation on this monster. Bad, bad boy. So let's get to it. 32 people in the building. It looks like a couple of y'all did hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and let's get it. Let's get it. We'll go ahead and man, that's crazy, man. I'm really, really upset about not being able to pull your guys' comments up. But I'll get it figured out, man. I thought I had it figured out. It says there's an error on it right now. I had it working the other day when I downloaded it. I don't know what's going on. So I think it's something up with that program versus me messing up or something along those lines. You know what I mean? But, you know, this is going to be Kratos here on the left. You know, for those of you that haven't seen this video, this boy right here, you know, our Killinois family members, Big Rob that I just mentioned, he actually picked up this dog. He's picked up 3 different dogs from our kennel, and those first 2 was the first 2 dogs he had picked up. So, but yeah, you're looking at little Kratos as a puppy right now. Where we at? Mr. A. Smith says, Mr. Capone via New York screaming, what it do in this chat. That's right, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in. We appreciate you. Kenyatta Pepper says, okay, that yeah. We already covered that. Okay, JH says hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. Father King 56 says, hey, what up, Killinois? When's the pup video coming out. Man, we've been super busy this past week. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and uh my partner is recording them as we speak right now. As we speak, we recorded them once. The footage didn't really turn out that good. It was kind of a little hot that day. They were a little panting and stuff like that. So we had to go ahead and run it back and re-record them. But that video will be coming here soon. This what you guys are looking at right now is Big Rob and Annette coming out to the BRC Global Show. This was a couple years ago, that type of deal, but maybe like 2 years ago, something like that. And they brought their boy Kratos out to the show, man. Super, super dope dog, man. Really dope dog that we're going to, possibly be doing something big with this boy here really soon. Nice standard size male. Right now, you guys are kind of you ain't hearing what's going on, but as you can see, look at this monster, man. Badass boy. Real talk. Real talk. Annie Hohen says Killinois Kennels fire. Appreciate you, Killinois family. That's going to be our Killinois family right there. Net and Big Rob says showing love, Killinois family. That's going to be Annette right there. Big shout out to her for tapping in. Appreciate you. We got both of them in here right now, and we're showing your guys' boy right now as we speak. Dan Libby says, let's talk about the new premium pedigrees and health certificates. All right, yeah, man. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about that. You know what I mean? I feel like, for what I do know about it is that I feel like if they was going to do this, they should have done this a long time ago. And it would have, right now they're doing it because there's a lot of people with these issues occurring and that type of stuff. I feel like that should have been done a long time ago. JH says, Killinois family, let's go. That's right. That's right. That's right. We got the whole Killinois family in the building right now, man. Well, not the whole, but close enough. I knew Friday Night Live was going to be a little bit more laid back live. Usually we have a lot more people in here, but, going live so early on a Friday, I just said, you know what? I had a little bit of free time tonight, and I figured, I thought I had everything fixed, and I was looking forward to running a live, being able to pull your guys' chats up and all that type of stuff. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. Something's up with this program, but it is what it is, man. It's not like that's the only thing that keeps this live going. You know what I mean? I do like to pull up your guys' comments, especially for the Killinois family members in here, that type of stuff, but it is what it is. We got Lorenzo Young in the building, man. That's another Killinois member right there. Big shout out to Renzo. Father King 56 says, golden ticket, what chocolate do I gotta look for? Yeah, man, I'm just saying, we get people in here that say they've been trying for 4 years, and I find that really hard to believe. So with that being said, we'll give you that golden ticket. You ain't got to wait in line or nothing. You're guaranteed that. So, we had another guy that was saying that same stuff, the last thing. And like I said, if you don't listen to what I say in those videos, you're not going to probably get a pup. You know what I mean? You call 2 or 3 times and nobody picks up and you give up, then you didn't try hard enough. You know what I mean? And we don't do it like that to tie you up on Sunday. We don't do it like that for any other reason than to just make it fair. There's a lot of people that want that specific puppy that you want. You understand what I'm saying? And instead of just hand picking them out, it's first come, first serve, lucky winner type of deal. Okay. A lot of people love this, especially the people that get in and get the puppy they want. They go insane. We love the fact that we do it this way. You know what I mean? But, like I said, for the people that's been trying a million times, we're going to put them to the test and see if they really are ready. And if they're really ready to get, be a part of the Killinois family, which is a crazy family to be a part of, man. As you guys can see, we got tons of them already in here tonight. And, what you're looking at is one of our Killinois family members' dogs. And let me go back to that, man. Kratos is a bad, bad boy. This boy is insane. That's about the best capture we got of this boy Okay, this is what Kratos looks like in person. You know what I mean? You know, we didn't really get as good footage as we hoped to because we're looking at this dog in person and we know what we're looking at. But don't get it twisted. He looks amazing in this video. But this is Kratos right here. This is what you see when you see this boy. He's a standard bull, almost 100 pounds. You know what I mean? If he's not 100 pounds, I say 95 pounds, and that's just me looking at him. He might even be more, man. And Big Rob and Annette are in here tonight. So make sure you guys show them some love on that boy. Let them know what you guys think in the comments section. Bird Dog says, I definitely want a pup from you. My wife is convinced it will eat her cave pool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what a cave pool is, man, but if it's another dog, as long as you're getting it from us when it's a puppy, you know, you're not going to have any issues at all. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. You know what I mean? As long as you're getting the dog as a puppy and you're introducing it to the new dogs 9 times out of 10, I don't care what size. If that's another dog or something, I've never heard of that, but a cave pool. Cave pool. Is that Cavapoo? Cavapoo. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. My eyes are kind of a little messed up here. But anyways, a Cavapoo. I don't know what that is. If that's another like small dog, it'll be fine, man. I'll tell you what. We've sent dogs just like this boy Kratos when he was a puppy. Sent him out, and the next thing you know, these little dogs are these dogs as big brothers and are treating them and things like that. They ain't scared of anything else, but they listen to that older brother, you know what I mean, or sister or whatever, you know what I mean. So if it's another dog, I don't think you'll have a problem with it, you know what I mean. Now if it's some other animal or something like that, I'm not 100% sure, you know what I mean. I have no idea what that is. Annette Jones says, I have seen Big Rob's and Annette's boy in person. He is amazing. Most definitely is, man. Big shout out to Mama Killinois in the building. King Tevo says, what's up from Memphis checking in. Shout out to you in Memphis, big dog. Shout out to you in Memphis. But we'll let this play a little bit. You guys can see the more footage of this boy. He is a bad, bad boy, man. Real talk. Father King says Willy Wonka hashtag Willy Wonka and the Killinois Kennels. Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that. It's not as that's just something I say. You know what I mean? We give you that golden ticket. You ain't got to go through all the mess everybody else is. Once we put that video up, you see the prices of those puppies. Give us a call and those specific people. Kenyatta and I think his name was Reyes, something Reyes. I'll be able to see it in the other live because I record these lives anytime we do it. But yeah. Annette, yeah. JH says, yeah, Kratos is a gorilla. That's right. That's right. King Tevo says, what's up from Memphis checking in? That's right. What's up, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. Alex T says, yo, what's up, big homie? That's going to be Alex Toller. He's going to be the owner of our next drop, man. Our next litter that's going to be for sale on this channel. He is the owner of it. And big shout out to him for going crazy and doing that bomb breeding. You know what I mean? If you haven't seen that, we're going to get to that here in a second for those of you guys that haven't, I just let this stuff play in the background so you guys ain't got to look at just me while we're talking. We're going through the comments. If you got any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comment section and, we'll get to it. If you guys got any topics, anything you want to speak on, anything you want me to poll up, let it be known in the comment section. But what you guys are looking at right now is Big Robin Annette's boy Kratos. And big shout out to everybody for tuning in. We got 31 likes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button ASAP. Everybody hit that like button and share out the live. Like I said, the more people we can get in here, the more better the lives will be, Dead End Kennels says, watching from the Bahamas. Keep going strong, fam. Appreciate that, Dead End Kennels. Appreciate that. We've been, off of one of our last drops, we sent 3 different dogs out there, man. So, and, we've sold dogs out there in the past as well. So, A lot of our blood is popping up over there in Bahamas, man. And if you ain't got, got what it takes to get one of our dogs over there, make sure you guys tap in with our Killinois family members that are over there. We got Derek Lee. We got, I think her name's Kinsey or something. She just picked up a real nice boy. They've been posting it on their Instagram page. And, for you guys that are Killinois family members and want us to pull up your Instagram pages so people can see your dogs, let it be known in the comment section. It's Bird Dog says it's like a miniature poodle. Nah, man, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? It'll be fine, It'll be fine. Like I said, man, I know people that's had little what do they call, little Doberman pinchers, like miniature Doberman pinchers and things like that. They've got our dogs, and the next thing you know, that little Doberman pincher's teaching our dog what to do, and our dog will actually respect it. And, of course, if it really wanted to do something to it, it could, but it's not going to. It's going to look at it like it's his mom or dad or brother or sister or something along those lines, one of his litter mates or something, you know? Amy Hayes says it won't eat your cavapoo. Cavapoo. Okay, yeah, I most definitely won't. You know what I mean? Of course, you got to introduce it to it. And, if you see it getting almost a little aggressive with it, correct it and tell it no and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, the puppy might just be trying to play with it at the worst case scenario, but, make sure you check the puppy and, you know, tap it on its nose or spank its butt a little bit and tell it no. I mean, not nothing crazy, but you got to correct your dogs. You know what I mean? That's something that, we need a lot of our Killinois family members to understand. You know what I mean? You're dealing with an American bully. These dogs stem from the American Pit Bull Terrier. You can't just treat this dog like it's Lassie. You got to be the dominant one. You got to be the owner. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes with any breed, any dog in the world. You have to be a good owner. You know what I mean? If dogs are just like kids. If you just let it get away with every single thing that it's ever gonna do and that type of stuff, then you're probably gonna have a problem child on your hands. But if you nip those things in the butt while they're little and uh, you know create dominance, and they know, okay, like that's my owner and he doesn't like that. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. You just got to be a good owner as well. J Dab 12 says my little is like everything but squirrels and rabbits. That's the homie Jason Wayne, man. Big shout out to the homie Jason Wayne. That's one of our Killinois family members tapping in. And he's saying his dog likes everything but squirrels and rabbits. And, you know, probably gets a little excited and maybe wants to try to chase it, but it definitely ain't going to do nothing to them. They're going to get up out of there on them. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Amy Hayes says, I had two pits and a 5 pound Yorkie. See, and that's a pit bull, you know what I mean, versus an American bully, you know what I mean? Totally different. But we got Ryan Campbell in the building, man. Big shout out to the homie Ryan Campbell, man. Major OG supporter of the Killinois camp, and we really appreciate him. Real talk. Alex Toller just said, just got some more footage, bro. These pups are getting crazier by the day. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Alex sent me a little clip of these puppies, and I was like, wow, just over a week of me not seeing them, they have already blown up. And they're looking crazy, man. I can't wait to show you guys this new footage. And it will be coming here really soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into some of that. So for you guys that are tapped in, don't know what, my bad. I think it kind of gets quiet there. But for those of you guys that are tapped into the live right here and not familiar with what we got going on, we got an amazing drop, amazing next level drop coming up on the channel here really soon. And we already gave you guys a sneak peek look at the parents. We've already gave you guys a sneak peek look at the puppies. But for those of you that you haven't seen that, we're going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. Like I said, I don't like to be in here just y'all watching me, that type of stuff. We like to pull up some other stuff, keep some stuff playing, so you ain't got to just sit here and stare at me all day. Because I know I'm not that full of myself. You understand what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But let's go ahead and get it. This right here is going to be the father of our next litter. This is going to be Jay-Z Bullies Master Poe. I keep on forgetting that, kind of mixed up with LV and, you know, that type of stuff. Jay-Z Bullies Master Poe, straight monster. You know, definition of an extreme American bully. And you know, we put him with a girl that has that same type of style. She is a bull. You know, we're expecting nothing but gorillas, for real gorillas out of this one, you guys. Make sure y'all tap in for it. Tap in for it. Keanu Burgess says, Killinois Hammers, let's go, man. Big shout out to Keanu Burgess. Always tapping in, always supporting Killinois Kennels, and always showing love. Hitting the like button, sharing our videos, all that type of stuff. You know, for you guys that are new in here, make sure you guys hit that like button and share the video out. Share this link out to all your, you know, social medias. That way we can get some more people in here and keep this conversation rolling. Here soon, you know, there's been a really big demand on us running back Rate Your Bullies. You know, if you haven't seen that live, make sure you guys go check it out, where we are rating, you know, people's dogs and stuff like that. You know, we're going to be doing something, bringing something like that back to the channel here really soon. So stay tuned for it. We also got another really big, dope live coming that I can't really release too much information on it, but we're going to be bringing some people on the live and all that type of stuff. And, you know, for any of our Killinois family members, if they ever want to get on here, they're more than welcome to as well. Queen's New Blood Kennel says, miniature min pin, aka miniature pincher. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Father King says, any nice nice job, Big Rob, on Kratos. Badass name for a badass dog. Fits him just like his dad's name. That's right. That's right. I'm not sure. I think Kratos might have something to do with God of War, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. J Dad 12 says, yeah, she hasn't caught one yet. I'm sure not, man. You know, those little animals like that. And, you know, she probably wouldn't even do nothing to it if she caught it, man. If she caught it, she'd probably sit there and try to play with it more than anything. Ami Presence Severity Beast, they say. I hope I say that wrong. I might got that wrong. Or I hope I said that right. I might have got that one wrong, man. Right now, what you guys are seeing is a little bit of the pedigree of Master Poe, that type of stuff. Pete C, we got our Killinois family member Pete C in the building, man. Big shout out to Pete C for always tapping in and showing love, man. Father King says, yep. A dog is only as good as its owner. Owners, animals is like a machine. You got to program, train to be a good, great dog. That's right. That's right, man. That's right. You got to do your thing as well. You know what I mean? You got to do your thing as well, for sure. JH says gorillas. That's right. That's right. That's right. But let's go ahead and, you know, you guys have seen enough of Master Poe's pedigree. Let's go ahead and move on, and we're going to go ahead and show you guys the mother. I know you guys have, you know, some of you guys have already seen this, but this is for the people that haven't. This right here is going to be the mother of this litter. This is our girl Glorilla. And when we're breeding to a gorilla, which other better way than going with Glorilla, the she male gorilla? But that's right. That's right. J Dab says for sure. Jesse says that Africa video was wild, man. Most definitely, man. Fire videos, man, on the channel, you guys. If you guys are, you know, like just waiting for our next drops, don't hesitate to go to our channel and check out some of those other videos. There's nothing but 6-7 years worth of, you know, weekly videos of what we've done. You know what I mean? Like we've only, we've had a YouTube channel for like probably 18 years, you know what I mean? But we didn't really start posting on here heavy until about 7 years ago. You know what I mean? To where we was actually keeping some consistency. I know we don't post as much as some people would like us to post, but I do my best, man. And we do stay consistent. We post at least one video a week. You know what I mean? And in the past, whenever I would post anything crazy like a one video a day, people wasn't tapping in as much. You know what I mean? So we like to put a little bit more work into our videos versus just throwing up some content. You know what I mean? We like to present everything nice and well. You know what I mean? And again, what you guys are looking at is Glorilla, the mother of our next drop. But yeah, Jesse says that Africa video is crazy, man. So if you guys are bored this weekend and you guys got any want some time to kill or something, check out those international show vlogs. Matter of fact, Jesse, since you're all caught up on the internationals, check out some of those you know, United States vlogs. There's some really dope ones. Check out that what you call it, that what's it called, the bully, there's a bully con with the stack wars. That's a really dope vlog. I got a really dope show out in California that I judged, the IBKC show. Really dope IBKC show, a really dope vlog. I got some vlogs of the big pimpin' kennels videos, shows that I judge out there. Got some dope ones out there in Cali as well, man. So there's a lot of good stuff on this channel, you guys. If you guys are just waiting for us to post and we haven't posted fast enough for you, don't hesitate to go back and check out some of those other videos, because there's some really dope ones, man. Real talk. And here, at 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a giveaway on a super nice puppy. You know what I mean? We're gonna be giving you guys a really nice puppy. And not only that, once we hit that 100K, we're going to start releasing some videos of some old school dogs, never seen before footage. I'm talking about footage that is over 20 years old. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I've been holding on to, that we've been waiting to really hit a milestone. I'm talking about some dope footage, talking about old school dogs, very important times in the American Bully history. You know what I mean? There's like, these pictures that go crazy because, it was like when the bully world was like, I really got footage of really when this whole bully world thing was created. You know what I mean? I got the footage of that day, that type of stuff that nobody else has. I was out there with a big old camcorder that you put VHS tapes in. And I was the only one out there recording that stuff. And I got it all on footage. We got dogs like Remy from Remy Line. We got his brother. We got his mother, his father. We got his sister. We got Corrupt. We got some new Trojan stuff. We got Mojo. We got Bow Wow's King Kong, Little Row, Viagra, Bro's mother. Dope footage, man. And then I had got a whole nother what you call it, I got a whole nother like bunch of clips of another time I went out there to Cali, and just different time frames. And as soon as we hit that 100K, we're going to be dropping a lot of that footage, man. I really should be using that footage to try to make 100K subscribers, but I really wanted to give you guys something special once we hit 100K. So I've been holding this stuff down for years and years and years. The owners of these dogs haven't even seen this footage. You understand what I'm saying? This is our Killinois family member's dog you guys are looking at right now. Man, what was his name? It's been a long time. I know his owner, John Braswell, but this boy, real nice. Stacks and Nina's son. Look at that big boy. Real talk. Where we at? Annie Annie Hohen says J Dab 12 are getting another one. Bella needs a friend. Okay, that's right. You guys already know, man. Get with me and we got you guys covered. Real talk. Jesse says the work shows, man. Your videos are on point. Yeah, most definitely, man. Sometimes that's why it takes me so long because I'm putting so much thought and stuff into these videos. Like a lot of these pedigrees, I ain't gonna lie, they're older. I need to really redo some of them, that type of stuff. But outside of the pedigrees, man, it's all 100% new content, and we try to make the dopest videos possible, man. Real talk. I wish I had, a way to make a lot more videos because that's partially reason why we haven't hit 100,000 subscribers. You understand what I'm saying? We're at 70K right now, and but if you look at our channel with our 70K versus channels that got 200K, they got 3 times the amount of videos that we've posted, maybe even more in certain situations. You know what I mean? And I'm just a busy guy, man. I run a kennel. I take care of dogs every day. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. You know what I mean? I'm really doing these lives and dropping little videos here and there while I'm working on Top Dog TV. And I'll tell you what, man, this new Top Dog TV drop that we got coming up is going to be insane. Insane, man. That Top Dog TV stuff is so crazy right now. When we went out there and recorded, we went and did the Minnesota Bullies Unleashed video. And when we went out there, we had probably like 6 cameras recording that day. And the reason why it's taken me so long to get this footage up and stuff like that is because I'm trying to make all this footage match up color wise. We got a lot of different cameras and that type of stuff, and it's just a lot of work, man. And I just really want to make this the perfect video, and sometimes it just takes some time to do that, but it's all in the work, you guys, and it's gonna be an insane video, man. One of the best videos we've ever posted on the channel, and I mean that with my full heart. Real talk. Say Dan Libby says, let's see the little red one with the black mask. He looked like a nice micro, bro. I wonder if you're talking about the puppies. Okay, yeah, let's get into the puppies, man. You guys been sitting there looking at the pedigree and not even hearing it, that type of deal. So here's Glorilla whelping the Master Poe and Glorilla puppies at 1 day old. That very first clip you guys are going to see right here is the first day they came home, and look at them already built like some tanks. Look at the shoulders right there on these guys. Look at them. Already day one was looking like some gorillas, man. Real talk. We got iZombie in the building, man. Big shout out to iZombie. He was on the live with us the other day while we were fixing this and actually gave me some help, man. And man, Cody, it's crazy, bro. You would not believe it that chat select isn't working now. I think it's like the program, like somehow, I don't know what's going on, man, but I got to try to figure it out. For some reason, it isn't working, and I'm still not being able to do it, man. But I'm not going to get on here and just be like, oh, I can't pull up everybody's chats. Let's shut it down. We're going to go ahead and keep it rocking. And I'm going to have to try to run another live trying to figure this type of stuff out. But big shout out to iZombie, man. Make sure you guys tap in with his channel. iZombie. It's like Zombie with an X. IXOMBIE. He does video games and stuff like that. He streams video. Well, I don't think he streams. He just does videos on it. But I think he is going to start streaming that type of stuff. And not only that, he's done some of the very first videos that was ever done on this channel. And big shout out to him. Hey, Cody, man, do you still got that one video you did? When we did the setup and that type of stuff, man, let me know if you like deleted that or you just privated it or whatnot, because I don't even know if I got that video, man, and it'd be dope to have and show on here, that type of stuff. Bill Thomas says, checked out your old video of your kennel. Love the red fence. Any changes since that video. You know, not necessarily to the red setup, but the outside setup. We do got some big things that are going on out there. And, you know, we will be trying to show that here soon. Stay tuned for that, man. Real talk. Real talk. Jesse says, that's dope. Would love to see the old footage. Most definitely, man. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, man. Here in a second, I might pull up just a little tad bit of it for you guys, just so you guys can see that I'm not BSing that type of stuff. Mr. 954, Florida, Broward County, checking in. 954. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you in Broward County, man. Real talk. Real talk. What you guys are looking at is the puppies right now. This is just a little quick video of them, man. We got a really dope video coming up of them here soon. You know, this was in the middle of cleaning up and feeding them and that type of stuff. And, you know, super, super nice puppies. The puppies are literally only like 4.5, 5 weeks old in this footage right here. And I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, Dan Libby, but it's like a fawn. It's not so much a red. You know what I mean? That's going to be a little male right there. He's like the little runt of the litter. But he's a nice boy. Nice boy. Both of the fawns are like the runts of the litter. Like the most smaller, compact type puppies. But they are still bully. You understand what I'm saying? Super nice. But, where we at? Omi says, will you ever have a breeding going on from American Bully Dollar Bill? Yeah, we most definitely will, man. We're waiting for the right moment. We're waiting for the right moment and the right matchup, you know, but he will definitely be having some litters on the channel. You know what I mean? He will definitely be having some litters on the channel. I almost used him not too long ago myself. But he's a super nice boy. Super, super nice boy. And here in a second, we'll pull that up so you guys know what he's talking about. Dollar bill. What's it say? Jesse says, that's dope. Would love to see that old footage. That's right. That's right. JH says, Top Dog TV. That's right, big dog. That's right. I'm telling you, that Top Dog TV stuff, it's a lot of work, man, because it's not so much me editing. It's all about thinking and putting this stuff together. We're trying to make a movie out of this joint. We're not going to, you know, just rush it in that way. It doesn't do no good or that type of stuff. We got to put this together the right way. We got to put this out. And I'm telling you, we got some crazy interviews coming. Man, introducing you guys to the whole bully community. That's what Top Dog TV is going to be doing, you guys. Real talk. iZombie says, I don't think so. I'll check my old drive, but I can't remember what happened to that. Yeah, I remember I had it on my stuff where like Killinois Kennels on other YouTube channels and it's gone. So you must have either deleted it or privated it or something. But I'm going to see if I got to see if I got it hidden somewhere. You know, like I told you, man, I got tons of drives here that it's probably on one of them, but I've been having a hard time finding it. I tried to look at it not too long ago. But let's go ahead and get into something else, man. I ain't gonna make you guys sit here and look at me twice here. Let's get into something else. What should we pull up? Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and pull up dollar bills since people is calling them out in the comment section. Let's go ahead and pull up dollar bill. That type of deal. Super, super nice boy. You know, this is a boy that we gave somewhat of a transformation video on as well. Crazy, crazy boy dollar bill here. Check. 42 people in the building. We got 40 likes, but that's really not all. You 40 people ain't hit that like button. We've had almost 300 different people in here tonight. So make sure you guys hit that like button, share out the live so we can get more people in here. People can get to asking some questions and we can keep this live going. You know what I mean? Right now, you know, I just got done, you know, taking care of the dogs, that type of stuff. And I got a little bit of time to kill here. And, you know, I'll probably be on here for a good 2-3 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that, man. So Let's get more people in here. Let's get some people that want to get the chat going, want to keep the chat going, that type of stuff. Because I'm catching up with you guys pretty fast here, man. Real talk. So, Father King says, you have a set date of on when they're going to be going up for sale? No, I don't, because I don't know exactly when we're going to have that done, big dog. Okay? Here soon, like this week, like at the beginning of this week, they'll be getting their ears done. And once they get their ears done, we're going to be having we're going to be once they get their ears done, we're going to need 2 weeks for them to heal up. That way we can put them on YouTube. YouTube don't, some people do it, but we're not going to be those people, because we're not going to risk losing our channel because they might see a little scab or something along those lines. So, I would say we're probably still a month out before they go up for sale. So people plenty of a chance to get their monies in order. That gives people plenty of chance to download Cash App and Zelle. And for those of you guys that don't have Cash App and Zelle and you want a puppy, you're going to have to download those platforms to pick one up from us. In the past, we used to take PayPal and stuff like that, but we had a customer that messed that up for everybody. Once they sent their money out, they came, picked it up, and then they tried to refund it. It didn't go the way he planned, but because we still had his paperwork, I told him if he didn't send us the money back, we were going to burn his papers on live. And he ended up hurrying up and sending that money back. But we'll never go through that again. So if you want to pick up a puppy from us, it is very important to download Cash App and Zelle. Okay? Because when you're new to it, you have limits and you might need to use both. But for those of you that already have that, and maybe you have limits, you can use 2 different Cash Apps at the same time, just as long as we know who that puppy's going to and who's it's being sold to, all that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and let Dollar Bill play here, right here, real quick. This right here is going to be Dollar Bill on the right. That was him as a puppy, and then here we'll get into more of the footage of him as a as a full-blown monster. That's exactly what he is, man. Real talk. Will the ears be cropped before selling? Yes, yes, it will, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. 954. They'll already be done. They'll already be healed up nice and pretty and perfect for you guys when you receive those puppies. Matter of fact, they'll be like that before we even put it up for the most part. But by the time you guys get them and all that type of stuff, the ears will be all 100. Trust that. I can't wait to see that Top Dog TV video. Most definitely, Jason H. It's coming soon too, man. I'm getting really close to getting it done. I do got some things that I gotta, I gotta make like, I gotta do some things, but I got almost all the parts already picked out. Now I gotta figure out, you know, let me know in the comment section, please. Anybody that's commenting or anything, okay? This video, this Top Dog TV video of this Minnesota Bullies Unleashed video is going to be a long video. I feel like I should do it all in one video, but it's going to be like a 6-hour video, maybe 5 hours or something crazy. You know what I mean? To use all the footage. You know what I mean? When we go out here and we go to these shows, we like to give everybody the opportunity to shout out their stuff. And while we got that footage, we're going to use it. You understand what I'm saying? So, and it's all going to be dope content. Like, we had so many cameras going that day. Like I said, 6 cameras running all day long. So, should we do, man, matter of fact, let's see if I can create a poll. I have never done that. Let me see, start a poll. Right, here we go. I'm create a poll. Video. Real long video. video or start this poll real quick. I guess that ain't gonna. Yes, if we should do one long video. No, if we should. Okay. Yes, if we should do one long video, or no, if we shouldn't do, if we shouldn't do a 5 hour long video. I just feel like it's gonna make more of a I feel like it'll make more of a you know, what's the word I'm looking for? More of an impact. I think it'll be make more of an impact if we do it in one long video, but I can separate it and put it in parts. I just don't know how many people's really gonna watch a 5 hour long, 4 hour long video. You know what I mean? That type of deal. And it might be 6 hour video, and I might have to break it down in two parts of 2 hours. You know what I mean? But it is gonna be really dope content. It's not just gonna be 2 hours of just boringness. It's gonna be 2 hours of dope stuff. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Okay, we got some no's going. That type of deal. Where we at? I can't wait to see. Dan Livy says he's so badass. He's talking about our boy, what's your name here? Dollar Bill, man. Super nice, man. This is a Killinois dog done the Killinois way, man. This is our blood mixed with some of the best bloods out, and this is a bull. This boy is a bull. And I'll tell you what, he even looks crazier than that now. You know what I mean? Wait till you guys see the next update on this boy. He is a hog, man. A real hog. Not super tall, but he is extreme heavy bone, nice head, just shoulders, all that, man. Super nice boy. Real talk. Looks like a lot of people. Don't be scared to change that, you guys. And one long video, it looks like, yes, one long video's at 67%. It looks like put it in parts to 40%. Like I said, man, I would love to do it with one long video, but I feel like nobody's gonna watch a 4 or 5 hour long video. You know what I mean? So we probably will have to do it in parts. I'm just running this poll to see what you guys think. For the people that are actually, I wish it. Oh, there's only 11 voters. Come on, you guys, where y'all at? I know some of you guys are watching on your TV, but pull out that phone and drop some comments, man. I like to watch YouTube on my TV as well, but if I want to participate, I pull out my phone, I got it playing on both, and I comment, that type of stuff, man. But this badass boy, Dollar Bill, is available for stud. If any of you guys out there running kennels and need a nice hog with some of the most exclusive blood in the world, this boy's one of them. Real talk. As will as many others, you know what I mean? But for sure. Dan Libby says he was okay. Damian MS says Killinois Kennels #1. Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to you for tuning in, big dog. Father King says, hell yeah, that's what I want to hear. Appreciate it, big dog. Trying to be a part of the Killinois family for real. That's what's up, man. That's the type of people we want to take care of. People that are looking forward to it. That type of stuff, man. JDab12 says, hit that like. Who else does Jordan drops? That's funny as hell, man. Yeah, big shout out to the homie Jason Wayne, man. That's right. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and share out the live to all your social medias. The way I'm titling the lives from here on out is not gonna be anything that you're gonna have to worry about sharing. Whenever I used to put American Bully puppies for sale, Facebook would flag that and all that type of stuff. But the way I'm titling these videos now, you won't have any problems sharing it. So share it to your social medias, hit the like button and share it to all your social medias, man. Let everybody know you're watching Killinois Kennels live right now, and it's a dope one. That type of deal. Jesse says, I'm cool with a 6-hour video. That's right, big dog. You know, but and I am too. You know what I mean? I like long content. That way I ain't got to sit there and be switching stuff. I do like long content. So I don't know how we're gonna do it, man. We might do a long one on Killinois Kennels and then drop parts on Top Dog TV or vice versa. You know what I mean? I just want to, the reason why we are still dropping these videos, and make sure you guys go subscribe to Top Dog TV if you haven't already. Matter of fact, let me see something here. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Top Dog TV, man. The moment we can get that platform builded up as much as Killinois Kennels, then all the show vlogs, all that type of stuff. And for those of you guys that are interested in going to bully shows, here soon we're going to be dropping those shows, where to go, where to be, all on that channel. So we have a lot of people that are interested in where the shows are at, that type of stuff, and that's where we're going to be dropping most of that type of stuff. So make sure you guys get over there and subscribe. Looks like we're almost at 50-50 right now. I'm cool with a 6-hour video. I'll be cool with it too, man. I don't know. We're going to figure out what's best, man. Try to come up with something dope, man. I'm telling you, it is dope, man. These guys gave away a car, and the way they gave away a car was so dope. It's going to be a big part of the video as well. For any of you guys that have tapped into the Squid Games or watched that, it'll make the perfect sense to you. And if you guys haven't seen Squid Games, me seeing them give away that car, and with it being the Squid Games theme on how they did it, made me go watch the Squid Games. And I'll tell you what, it's one of my favorite shows. Real talk. That is a really dope show. But let's get into something else, man. If you guys got anything specific that you want me to poll up, any other dogs, that type of stuff, make sure you guys tap in. Let us know in the comment section. You see here. I don't like, while I'm scrolling, making you guys sit there and stare at me scrolling the internet, all that type of stuff. So, and it's cool for the transition, see some stuff a little bit different, that type of stuff. I'll pull up, excuse me. See. Right now, we got some big things going down the camp with this monster. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. That way you guys ain't got to stuck just looking at me. Like I said, that type of situation. Tell you what, man. This boy Big Clout right here, right? This is Big Clout as a puppy with his brother. But this boy Big Clout is producing some amazing dogs, man. Some of the best up and comers that we got that we haven't showed you guys are coming up off of this boy Big Clout. And I'm telling you what, wait till you guys see him. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. That's going to be Big Clout on the right there. But I'm just giving you guys something to look at here, man. Big Clout's got some big things going down at the camp right now as well. Real nice stuff coming up. We got tons of good stuff on the way, you guys. But I'll tell you what, this next drop is going to be unreal. But, for anybody that's looking, we were just checking out Dollar Bill. If anybody's interested in using Dollar Bill, get with us. We'll make it happen for you. And I'll tell you what, I haven't talked to Renzo about a stud fee on that boy yet. But if anybody wants to lock him in, $2,000 to lock him in right now, $2,500 to lock him in. And if Renzo doesn't like that, then I'll deal with that. You know what I mean? So if anybody wants to lock in Dollar Bill as a stud credit at $2,000, because I'm sure he will be going up here eventually, get with us and we'll get you right. Damn, they're changing. Okay, it looks like the poll is going backwards now. That type of deal. Now everybody's saying yes. Should we do one? That was a dumb poll. I don't know. It didn't really give me the option to do it how I wanted to do it. Let me see here. We're gonna make it a little bit better. But yeah, this is gonna be big clout, man. Big clout. Let me tap it back here to the beginning a little bit, man. This boy is another dog. Damn. Okay. Make it a little bit more understand. I wasn't real good with that last joint, but yeah, this is big clout. Look at this boy. This is a Killinois dog done the Killinois way. This boy is about 75% razor's edge. He's got just a little bit of Gotti in him. And I'll tell you what, man, this boy is throwing it down. I can't wait for you guys to see some of these up and comers we got. You know, keeping in mind, keep a lookout for Killinois Clout Chaser. And keep a lookout for Killinois Apex Predator. Apex Predator. Keep a lookout for those two, man. We got some amazing stuff coming up off of this boy. Real talk. Yeah. 42 people in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't and share this video on your social medias. I'm cool with the 6 hour. Always supporting. 2110 bullies. Always supporting a kennel who's improving the breed. 100. You know, big shout out to you, big dog, and thanks for noticing that. That's what we do, man. We're breeding for the ultimate American bully. The ultimate. That's what we're shooting for. And thanks for noticing, big dog. What's that? JA says break it up into 2 videos. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might even have to go in 3 videos for as long as this thing's gonna be, man. That way it's just 2-hour videos. We'll spread it all apart a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? That type of deal. No Diddy. JH says, mate. Oh, hold up. Father King says, I can't speak about everyone here, but I can guarantee you I look forward to watching your video more than anything else on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate that, man. I put in tons of work in these videos trying to make them as best as possible. Real talk, man. And that's what I love to hear myself. You know what I mean? We all like to hear that at Killinois Kennels, but you know, it really means a lot to me when somebody says something like that, man, because I do put in tons of work on these joints. You know, it's not just about editing and chopping up footage. It's about mentally doing it as well. You know, that's why it takes me long time to get content up. That type of stuff. Appreciate that, big dog. Real talk. Rob Collar says, Dayton, hope one day to own one of your great bulls, man. That's what's up, big dog. We hope you know get a chance to too, man. And you know, we'll be waiting on you whenever you're ready. Get with us and we'll get you right. Bill Thomas says, if you break up the long video into 3 to 4 videos, wouldn't generate more likes? Wouldn't if you break up the long video into 3 to 4 videos, wouldn't generate more likes for the channel? I mean, it can gotta be a gift and a curse in that situation because maybe they don't like one part as much as the other part. You understand what I'm saying? That type of stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like I could put in one long, really dope video, but then if I break it up in parts, it might not seem as good. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm kind of have a gift and a curse in that situation. And I'm really trying to see what's up. It looks like we got 50-50 right here. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to do, man. And that's, that's another thing. This video is really kicking my butt, not just work wise, but also mentally. You know what I mean? Because I got to make it, this has got to go crazy. This has to go insane. I'm shooting for viral videos when I make these videos. You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason why they're not going viral is because YouTube ain't showing us a whole lot of love, man. That's why we need your guys' support on these videos. That's why I asked you to hit the like button. I don't tell you to hit the like button because I want you to fill my ego and like, look, we got a bunch of likes. It ain't that. This is how YouTube works: engagement and watch time. So for you guys that really rock out with us and say, hey, I ain't got the time to watch that video, man, get on there, hit a like button, drop a comment, and let that joint play through and sit down your phone and walk away. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. You know what I mean? Watch time and likes and engagement is what makes YouTube push your stuff out. With us, we only drop like one video a week, or maybe, maybe two, a week. Usually I drop one video a week and we try to go live in the in-between time just to keep things going. You know what I mean? But with that being said, the algorithms changed in YouTube, and now they want you to drop a video every single day. You understand what I'm saying? And that is humanly impossible for me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't just edit videos, man. I run a full-blown kennel. I got breedings to do. I got videos to record. I got a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff to do. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff at sometimes. It's even hard to get one video up a week at times, depending on what we got going on. But we really need that support from you guys. Real talk. Real talk, man. We need that support from you guys. So hit the like button, comment, share the videos, and watch them all the way through. And that helps us out a ton. And we appreciate everybody that does that, man. Real talk. We're not one of these people that are just conceited, and we're very humble. We always been one of the most humble kennels out. We don't think our stuff don't stink or none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like that type of deal. We've always been one of the most humble kennels out. You understand what I'm saying? We don't think we're better than nobody. We give everybody their shine. We give everybody their chance to go over their comments. When we go to these shows and we're recording stuff, we're giving everybody a chance to show out their stuff. We ain't no haters. You know what I mean? We show love, you know what I mean? And we just want it back. We expect it back, because those same people that we're offering our platform for doesn't come support us and that type of stuff, man. It's crazy. This bully world is a very competitive world. You don't understand what I'm saying? Ever since we've been doing our thing on YouTube, man, I've had people that used to love me not like me so much anymore. That type of stuff. I used to be one of the most loved dudes in the bully community. I used to be one of the most loved. And ever since we've been really blowing up and doing our thing, not so much anymore. You understand? They're looking at us with a frown on their face, like Snoop Dogg and Bad Boy or Baby Boy. When he pulls up in the car and they got that look going. You dig? They got that look going. They don't like to see Killinois thriving, but they ain't got no control on it either. So, and that's not everybody. It's just majority. A lot of people I used to love and stuff like that. That type of stuff. A lot of people I used to support. That type of stuff. JH says, break it up into 2 videos. That sounds like a good idea, but it'll probably be more. I'm going back over content. I'm going back over comments. Where we at? My bad. The chat scrolling a little bit. Trying to keep this conversation rolling in certain situations because you guys are shy in here tonight, man. Let's get some stuff cracking, man. Let's get some questions. Let's get some topics going. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Man, it really makes me mad that I can't pull up your guys' comments because I had just fixed this. I can't believe it, man. Can't believe it. What's your thought? Father King says, "What's your thoughts on the Brazilian Bulls? Would you think about getting it in your program?" Nah, man, I wouldn't, because it's really just like, you know, the Brazilian Bulls, like, I don't even, I went to Brazil and I judged these dogs and I seen these dogs, and, they were just like creating them then. So with that being said, they're creating them, like, don't get me wrong. I've seen a couple that I think are cool. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. But, the way they explained it to me, it's like it's a whole nother breed. So why would I breed that into my program? You understand what I'm saying? I've had quite a few people ask me about these Brazilian bulls and Brazilian bullies, but I know the guys that, like, I was over there when they first made this a thing. And if you wait till you see my next Brazil, I got a whole nother international vlog that I haven't put together yet. And wait till you guys see that video. You guys are going to see some of the dogs that helped create that breed. And, like I said, it's a different breed, right? We're not going to just call it an American Bully now, because that's not what they called it when I met them. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a Brazilian Bully. If it was an American Bully, it would just be called an XL Bully. You understand what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So to me, it's not a real true American Bully. And if somebody wants to argue with me, then you can join the live and argue with me, and I'll let you know why you're wrong, because I literally just did. You understand what I'm saying? They're using other breeds. They're creating their own thing. But now we're going to breed them to American Bullies. But they're not called American Bullies. They're called Brazilian Bullies. That type of situation. I'm a real American Bully guy, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real true American Bully guy. And it ain't no hate. I'll tell you what, I seen one that was super cool and I would have loved to use them, but it's a different breed, right? So why would I use it? Because we don't do that type of stuff over here at Killinois Kennels, man. We keep it real. Our dogs are real, true American Bullies. We don't have any exotic blood in our dogs. We don't have any Miyagi blood in our dogs. We don't have any bullseye blood in our dogs. We're not breeding our dogs to exotics. We're not breeding our dogs to American Pit Bull Terriers. We're not breeding them to other breeds. So why would we start now? And I don't understand why anybody would. You understand what I'm saying? That type of situation. In my opinion, those Brazilian guys should have did like every other XL owner and just called them American Bullies, and people wouldn't think like that. But with me, you guys were working on a whole nother breed. So now we're going to breed them to American Bullies. I don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't think that's cool. Yeah. But no, we won't be putting those in our yard, man. We won't be putting those in our yard. Jesse says, "What's better, ABR or ABKC? My bull is abroad. Can you do both?" I mean, it depends on what you got. You know what I mean? If you want an American Bully, the ABKC's the papers you want. You know what I mean? If you want an exotic or something, then you might be going off with ABR. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. It depends. You know what I mean? It just depends. If somebody's selling American Bullies with only ABR paperwork, I would be questioning that American Bully. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean? If you're getting an American Bully and it doesn't come with ABKC papers, then that means something weird is going on. You understand what I'm saying? So if you bought American Bully and you was hoping to buy an American Bully, I would be hoping I had ABKC paperwork with it. Keanu Burgess says, "Will White Folks Jr. have another breeding?" Actually, White Folks Jr. has been placed out into a pet home. We might use them, we might not. That type of situation. Bobby Banks says, what's good? What's good, big dog? Shout out to Bobby Banks, man. That's another major Killinois supporter, man. Big shout out to the homie Bobby Banks. Rolando Hernandez says, what's good, Dayton? Shout out from Denver, homie. Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Let's see Napoleon. I mean, I can't pull Napoleon up in here in that type of situation. If you want me to pull up some footage of him, I can. I mean, that's literally his daughter right there. So you're about to see him right now as we speak. I wouldn't show you guys Napoleon, right, man? The Napoleon is over 10 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna be getting no cameos and videos, man. He's an old man living it up. Father King says, haven't seen Vanilla Gorilla in a minute. Any news on him? Yeah, man. I mean, we just had a litter with Vanilla Gorilla about 2 drops ago. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do my best to try to get some new footage of Vanilla Gorilla outside of that snow. You know what I mean? I had to have him in that snow footage. And I will be trying to get some updated footage of Vanilla Gorilla once the heat chills out a little bit, man. We're out here. We're not in Chicago. We're down south more. We're in the central Illinois, and it gets pretty hot here, man. We've been dealing with crazy heat the past week here. So, once stuff cools off a little bit, I'm not going to risk my dogs, trying to get some footage of them in 90-degree weather and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But we will be getting some new updated footage of Vanilla Gorilla because he most definitely needs it. He is a bad boy. And that footage of him wasn't that great because when we recorded him, it was the coldest day of the year. You understand what I'm saying? It was like the coldest day of the whole entire year. So he looked a little miserable out there, but we was miserable too. You know what I mean? We always like to get that snow footage, man. And we go through some crazy stuff to get it. Father King says, have okay. Queen's New Blood says, would love to see your dated videos of some older studs like Fruit Ninja. I would love to see you dated videos of some older dogs. Yeah, trust me, man. It's just hard to keep up with everything, you guys. You understand what I'm saying? It's really hard to keep up with stuff. And a lot of times I have to record the more newer stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But, Ninja is retired. He's a dog you won't be seeing new footage of, that type of stuff. We're not one of those guys that's just going to show you dogs when they're, 8, 9, 10 years old. You understand? Because they're not in their prime. You know what I mean? We're going to show you those dogs in their prime. And then after that, you guys just won't ever see them in the videos so much. Maybe like a little clip here or there or something. You know what I mean? But we want you to remember those dogs in their prime. This is just something an old school breeder like me has always done. You know what I mean? If a dog's not in his prime and I don't get a better picture or a better clip of what I already have of it, I'm not putting it out because a lot of you guys will never see these dogs in person. And this is the only way you will remember them is through these videos and things like that. You know what I mean? But so that's kind of how the reason why we do it that way. You know what I mean? Just because you ain't seen a dog for a long time doesn't mean anything crazy. It's just we just want to show you those dogs in their prime so they can be remembered as the beautiful bull that they once was. You understand what I'm saying? And you can call that weird and you might not like it, but that's why we do it. And we don't think it's weird. We want you to remember that dog as a superstar. You understand what I'm saying? Not as an old shriveled up raisin. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Rick Hamilton. Man, we ain't gonna Rick Hamilton, no, it is what it is, man. To each their own. They might feel that type of way, but we ain't gonna go there with that. I'm not even gonna recite that one, bro. I'm not even gonna recite that. We're not here to hate on anybody, you guys. I'm not gonna go do any of that type of stuff. I'm not speaking bad on anybody. I'm not hating on nobody. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Juan Mo says, half a date. Man, I'm sorry, bro. You know I can't pronounce that right, even if I tried. Hafa Adabi. I don't know what that means. Dayton from the Mariana Islands, man. Big shout out to you guys out there in the Mariana Islands, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Bobby Banks says, "What's good? What's good, big dog?" J Dab says, "Man, do a where it all started from, if possible, video with footage. Think it would be cool." Yeah, man, I do got like some old school videos on the channel of some throwback Thursdays. But at that time, I wasn't real good at editing and things like that. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go back all the way from the beginning and kind of do videos on what we've done from the very beginning all the way up into now. So I'm going to do some throwback Thursday videos, that type of stuff. All that stuff's coming to the channel here really soon. I need to get back to that stuff for sure, man. For sure. I got to get back into that mode. I got to get back into that creative mode and creating some bomb videos like that. That type of stuff. But man, what time is it right now? I've been in there, man, you guys, it's going to take me about 2 minutes. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. If you guys are going to stay in here, drop some comments, drop some topics that we'll get to. I'll be right back, you guys. I've been drinking a lot of water because I'm talking a lot and foaming at the mouth and all that type of stuff. I need to use the restroom real quick. Chill. I'll be right back. All right. Don't think it's over with. It's not over with. I'm taking a little bathroom break and I will be right back, y'all. Looks like we had a couple more people jump in here, man. Big shout out to you guys for staying in here, man. Sorry about that. I had to use the bathroom real quick, y'all. All right, let me see. Oh, one long video. Man, that sucks. I really want to do a long video, one long video for real, for real. ABC, ABKC's got the most resold paperwork in the nation. Plus, Rick Hamilton, man, bro, we're not here to do that, big dog. It's all good. It's all good. J-Bag 12, man, do we? Rob716 says, "What's up, Killinois family?" Big shout out to Rob716, man. Let's man, what should we get into, you guys? What should we get into? I'm gonna catch up with a little bit of these questions, man. You know, should we pull up some Killinois family members' Instagrams? You know, and I know we had some people talking about rate your bully again, man. We'll do that here soon. I'm trying to think of a better way to do it, man. I think I'm gonna have people send their dogs pictures and videos out to me. That way I can edit it to where it looks good on here instead of Instagram, because that stuff looks like trash on the computer. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So I think I'm gonna like put my email out, let people send me out some stuff, and try to edit it and make it look really good so we can do this the right way. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Have it a little bit more planned out. But big shout out to Killinois family member Rob, man. Appreciate you. Vince in the building, man. That's another Killinois family member right there, man. Killinois family is in the building. He says, "What's up, Dayton? This next litter is going to be insanely crazy with Master Poe and Glorilla. Every new litter keeps pushing the envelope and raises the bar for the breed. Killinois family. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Thanks for noticing, Vince, and thanks for always being a major supporter of us, bro. Real talk. Vince is another Killinois family member that we really cherish over here, man. We got a lot of them. You know, we got a lot of them, but I like showing love to the Killinois family that really rock out with us, man. And the supporters. Just because you're not a Killinois family member, man, like I mentioned this in previous lives, you know, appreciate some of our supporters more than we do than some of our Killinois family members. So if you're not a Killinois family member, don't take that personal, because we rock out with some of y'all heavier than we do than some of the Killinois family, you know, because we do have some Killinois family members that just get a dog from us and just fade away with their dog. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. We've been waiting on tons and tons of people to uh send out clips of their dogs, man. And you know, a lot of people just either don't know how to do it or don't want to take out the time to do it, man. But we know there's some amazing bulls out there from our kennel, man. All these dogs that we've sold, all you guys all over the years, we know there's some people out there with some superstars and they don't even know it. That type of deal. Annette says one long video, just binge it like watching a TV series. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm thinking, you know. That's I'm thinking it'll be better if it's one long video. I think it'll do better on YouTube if it is just one long video, because you know some key parts might be better than others and things like that. So that's why I want to do it in one long vlog, but I want to use a lot of the footage too. Somebody asked me, am I familiar with Dave Wilson? Yes, I am familiar with Dave Wilson. And, you know, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, like, you know, he's not as bad as a lot of his haters make him out to be. That's for damn sure. You understand what I'm saying? Not at all. You know what I mean? As far as I know, he's always been a real good dude. He's always been a real good dude to me. You know what I mean? I've been out to his house several times. I've stayed in his house several times. And you know, he's got a lot of haters, man. He's got a lot of haters. And you know, he's one of many people that really put this thing together, but one of the main people that really put this American Bully thing together that we all love. That type of stuff, you know what I mean? And you can't take that away from him. You understand what I'm saying? I know some people ain't happy with him. You know, I don't agree with every single thing he's ever done, that type of stuff, but we're not going to get on here and trash the man. We're not going to get on here and trash nobody. That type of stuff. There is a YouTube video that shows that he was a founder of the American Bully. You know, he was one of many. You know, this breed was created by a community. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just Dave, you know what I mean? But he is one of the major players. You understand what I'm saying? He brought a huge light onto these dogs. You understand what I'm saying? And I got nothing but respect for him, for real, for real. That doesn't mean I agree with every single thing he's ever done in the 30 years of this. Okay, but he's a good dude. He's a good dude. A lot of people just hate him. And yes, you're right. He is one of the founders for sure. Queen's New Blood says, would love to see some updates on older stuff like Fruit Ninja, Tasmanian Panda, Red. Trust me, man. Trust me. A lot of, you know, he says Tasmanian Panda, Red Rum, and Dark Low. Trust me, there are updates coming up of some of those dogs for sure. Matter of fact, I've already got updated footage of Tasmanian Panda. I just got to get it done. We got some really bomb footage. You know, Tasmanian Panda was located out there in Miami, and now he's here, and you know, out here ready to put in some work and stuff. And we actually recorded him out in the snow. I just got to get that footage done. But I also got to take a good look at it, that type of deal. See if it really does him justice. JH says 100. Nande, Nande, I think that's how you say it. Nande says, I love this breed. We love this breed too. We love this breed too. And we're here to promote it in a positive light. We're not like these other guys that'll just get on here and we're not these other guys that'll just get on here and bash the breed and bash the people that made it a thing and that type of stuff. Man, we ain't a part of that. You know, we love this breed, and the people that are doing that stuff need to stop doing that stuff, because all you're doing is making this breed look bad. And just because you failed at this breed doesn't mean you should trash it. That is weak. That is weak as hell. And you know what you sound like? You sound like this. Oh, there you go. Oh, it ain't working. Damn, it would have been a lot cooler if it worked like that. But you guys sound like this. That's exactly what you sound like. Stop throwing so much dirt on this breed, man. Real talk. Real talk. Yeah. JRP Peck says, I got lucky and got a boy from Vanilla Gorilla and Sasha's litter. We never bred them two together, big dog. So either you're talking about Big Clout and Sasha or Vanilla Gorilla and Coco Chanel, one or the other. Says, I got lucky and got a boy from Vanilla Gorilla and Sasha litter. He's fixing to be a year old and he's getting big. My family loves him. I will be getting a female from you. That's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. We appreciate it. You know, what you should do is take a picture of them and put it in your profile picture here on YouTube. That way, when we get things right and we're pulling up people's comments, they can actually see it. And I recommend all the Killinois family members do that. Real talk. J Bab says, Father King, I got a Vanilla Gorilla pup in December. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably I think that might be what he's talking about. He might be talking about that same litter. It wasn't Vanilla Gorilla and Sasha. It was Vanilla Gorilla and Coco Chanel. Valani says, haven't seen white folks in a long time. Is he still around? Yes, he is, but you know, he's getting up there. He's like 13 and a half years old. He's actually getting up there. He's not, you know, he's moving around still, but slow. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Crazy Loud family says, man, I've always wanted to honor your bullies, but every time I called, there is no pickup or no answer. But it's probably because there's a lot of people that keep calling. and calling. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how this, that's how it goes. And you got to you not give up. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we're selling these puppies for 2 to 3 hours, sometimes maybe even 4 or 5 hours. You got to keep calling. If you're not getting an answer, that just means you didn't call long enough. And that's real talk, because we, even after we sell out, we're answering the phone, letting people know, I'm sorry, the puppies are sold out. And better luck on the next one. You know what I mean? That type of situation. I just received this text message. Look at them puppies. That's gonna be the Master Poe. That's gonna be the Master Poe and Glorilla puppies. Just wait till you guys see them, man. I'm telling you, they look insane. They look insane. Where we at? Yeah, that crazy loud family. You got to keep calling. You got to keep on calling, 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 calling until you get an answer. That's the only way you're going to get one. You got to understand. We only got 3 phones for people to call in that day, and people are calling and calling and calling. You understand what I'm saying? But just because you're getting an answer don't mean the puppy you want is gone. You understand? You got to keep on calling. Keanu Burgess says Halfa is like saying what's up. All right, that's what's up, man. What's up, big dog? What's up with you? Father King says, right, right. I get that. Appreciate the feedback. I honestly just heard about it last month. All right, I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of lost there. Yep, yep. My Pacific Islanders where American Day began. Okay, that's what's up. Queen's New Blood says, will you use red rum anytime? Is he still up for stud or dark low? Yeah, most definitely. We plan on, using both of those boys, especially dark low. Dark low's one of my favorite dogs, man. He's one of my favorite dogs. He's got one of the most craziest pedigrees. We will be breeding red rum as well, but I'm really excited to breed dark low. And the point uh dark low can't be bred to anything with white folks, and that's why I haven't personally used him myself, because a lot of my stuff is white folk stuff. But you know I can't wait to breed him to some nice Gottiline bitches, man. I can't wait. And they'll both be getting bred for sure. Dollar Bill is also a nice boy. Is he up? Yeah, yeah, they're all up, bro. They're all up for stud. Diamond Cow says, was just hitting your phone, D. What up, though? Yeah, bro. You seem to call at the wrong time, my boy. Damn. Man, I'm sorry, bro. Give me a call after the live, man. Give me a call after the live. You got to have a day off here, man. I'm missing your call more because of your time, not mine, big dog. You know I'm not avoiding you, bro. I told you to give me a call last night, but I guess you must have been busy at that time. You must have had to go back to work or something, man. It's them weird hours you're working. Is why you can't get a hold of me, big dog. But we'll make it happen. Call me once the live's over, or call me tomorrow, bro. I know you got a day off coming up. Queen's New Blood Kennel says, "Oh, would love to see some updates on Tasmanian Panda and if he's still up for stud." Most definitely. I got some new footage of him. I got to go through it. We might have to run it back and record him again. I can't remember. It was a cold day, and this boy is from Miami. He's born out here, but he lived his life, majority of his life, in Miami. So, I got to make sure it's some good clips. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. We might have to double back, but we will definitely be getting some new footage of him. And as of right now, we're not recording anything outside. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and get something up playing for you guys, though. I know you don't want to be stuck here just staring at me all day. So, let me see. What are we talking about? see here. You know, let's pull up another badass boy. A lot of people was going crazy about. Tell you what, we've had so many calls on this boy and his puppies. It's not even funny. That's right. It's Busy Bone, man. And Diamond Cow, he just got a super nice boy off of that dog, man. Wait till you guys see him. Off the hook. Off the hook. Diamond Cow says fire. Keanu Burgess says, yes, he's pulling up some of the Killinois fam. Yes, pull up some of the Killinois fam. Okay, we'll do that right after Busy Bone here, big dog. We'll do that right after Busy Bone. If you're Killinois family and you want us to pull up your Instagram and show off your dogs, let it be known in the comment section. Let it be known. Jesse says, gotta run, man. Catch you on the next one, Killinois Kennels. That's what's up, Jesse. Appreciate you for always tapping in and supporting, big dog. Do your thing. James D says, I have been really liking mostly black dogs. Any of that in your kennel blood? Yeah, most definitely. We got some black puppies. We got some black puppies off our next drop, big dog. We got some black puppies off our next drop. We got some black tries, and we got a real nice, solid black boy. Looks just like Grim. Real talk. Vince says, my vote is for one long video, man. I know I really want to do it like that, man. Real talk. Real talk. I do want to do it like that, man. I just don't know how well it's going to do, and I'm still debating. Oh, we got our Killinois family in here, man. Big shout out to the homie, man. Bully in the building, man. I don't want to screw up your name, big dog. I need to think of a better name for you. That type of deal. I don't want to screw that up. I don't want to screw that up, bro. I know I'm going to screw it up. Annette Jones says Globe and Poe pups are insane. The lucky family members will not be disappointed. They will be a great addition to or a kennel starter. Most definitely. Those pups is, just as well as any pups we put out is going to be definitely a good pet or a great dog to start your kennel with. Because no matter what, when we're doing these breedings, we're doing them for ourselves very first and foremost. So that should let you know what I mean? That type of situation. When we're doing these breedings, we're doing them for ourselves. So you already know that we're coming with some heat, that type of deal. Our Killinois family member Bully says, when you guys coming to New York? Man, we most definitely got to plan that sometime here soon, man. I don't have an exact day or time when we're going to do it, bro, but we are definitely going to be doing that. I've been out to New York so many times with these dogs. It's not even funny, but I can't wait to go out there, man, because we have sold so many dogs out there on the East Coast in New York and all that type of stuff that, we want to do like we want to schedule it to where everybody can make this happen. And we'd like to meet all of our Killinois family members in like Central Park or something, you know what I mean? And make a dope vlog out of it. You know what I mean? And in that same time, I'm going to be going out there and I'm going to be, doing a video with Dave Wilson and as well, for all the guys that are in here, hate him to death. That type of situation. We're going to go out there and record Dave's new badass setup, record some of his new dogs, and do some interviews with him with Top Dog TV. We're going to make that out of one trip. Father King says, I want to say JRP Peck is talking about the breeding from Killinois family who owned Sasha that had the vet. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're 1,000% right, man. And you know more better than I do, big dog. That is exactly what he's talking about. He got one of those pups. Yep. Sorry about that, JRP Peck. Sorry about that. That's right. He picked up a dog from one of our Killinois family members, BW. And matter of fact, I see BW in the comments right now. So big shout out to him. I'm gonna be getting to his comment here in a second. But that's right. That's right. That's our Killinois family. You dig? Rob 716. Dark Low's big favorite. Yeah, Dark Low's off the hook, man. Dark Low is off the hook, off the hook. I can't wait to try to, you know, a lot of my guys, a lot of my partners haven't seen Dark Low. You understand what I'm saying? And when they do, they're gonna most definitely put him on some stuff. That type of deal. And not a lot of them, but some of them haven't seen him. You know what I mean? And he can only be bred to specific stuff. Dark Low can't be bred to any Razor's Edge blood. He is so tightly bred Razor's Edge that he is more a outcross style of dog now. You understand what I'm saying? But he's produced some nice dogs for sure, and I can't wait to use them myself. Right now, I'm searching for. Right now, I'm like building up females to breed to Dark Low myself. You understand what I'm saying? So that type of stuff. Big Rob says I had 4 phone calls. I had 4 phones the day of the drops. Just be persistent and you'll get through. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You're going up against people like that. That's why you're not getting in on those calls, you guys. You're going against people that have 4, they have their whole family. It's like a family thing that they'll all be calling at one time to make sure. And that's what you got to do. You got to do the same exact thing, man. Get your whole family calling in, that type of situation. And it makes it fun. For all the Killinois family members that went through this situation, okay, went through the way that we do it, let them know in the comment section that it was like a good experience. You felt happy. You're on edge until you got your puppy, and then you got your puppy, and you were so happy you didn't know what to do with yourself. That type of situation. I know that might not be for every single person, but that is how it is for a lot of them. Trust me when I tell you. That type of situation. BW, that's our Killinois family in the building that sold that litter with Vanilla Gorilla and Sasha. And I'm sorry to the homie that Jay Peck that I got it confused there. We got a Sasha here at Killinois Kennels as well. This is why I was getting mixed up. But he says, BW says, wanted to pop in and say what's up, can't stay working currently. Dayton and his team are A1 business and got the best quality, consistency, and prices in the game. Tap in with him and Killinois Kennels family. Appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for letting them know, man. Thanks for letting them know. JH says those puppies are amazing. I'm not sure exactly. I think you're talking about what you call him. Call me Nene. Okay, Nene. Sorry about that, Nene. I don't want to mess it up, man. But where's our Killinois family? J Peck. All right. Yep, sorry about that, J Peck, JRP Peck. Israel RJ says, have you heard about the big dog mythomaniac located in Illinois? No, I haven't heard of that, big dog. Not at all. I'm not sure. JH says, let's go. Sorry, I tried. Say Illinois, not Illinois. You heard of big dog mythomaniac located in Illinois? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Carmelo in Chica TV said, man, awesome bullies. Appreciate that, big dog. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. RJ says, sorry, I tried to say Killinois, not Illinois. Okay, that's what's up. Nene says, yeah, I did that too. I had 3 phones. Nene is a Killinois family member right there. And you guys have seen his badass boy. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and pull that up here in a second. It says, yeah, I did that too. I had 3 phones, my sister, wife, and me. And we got through and got the boy we was looking for. Crazy. That's right. That's right. Real talk. Israel RJ says, I'm talking about you, big dog. Have you heard about Okay. So are you talking about I don't understand, bro. Your comment says, have you heard of the big dog mythomaniac located in Illinois? Sorry, I tried to say Killinois, not Illinois. I'm talking about you, big dog. Okay, I mean, I don't know how I'd hear of myself, bro. You know what I mean? If that's what you mean, I don't know how I would hear about myself, man. I've been known about myself since I was born, big dog. I don't know what you mean. Queen's New Blood says, oh, I have a heavy scatterbred girl that I need to take to something that's heavy with current blood to get on what I really want. She's got about 815 Optimus, 2 times Rocco once. Okay, that's what's up, man. I mean, we got a heavy bred Razor's Edge boy out of Dark Low if you're interested. And we got heavy bred other stuff as well. So that type of stuff. Rob716 says, always good business. Thanks for letting them know, Killinois family. That's Rob716. He's bought 3 dogs from us. And as you guys can hear, man, these are our customers vouching for us in here, man. Got everything they paid for and some. Big shout out to the whole Killinois family. Real talk. 34 people in the building. We got 74 likes, man. Can we get to 100 likes, you guys? We've had over 600 people in here tonight. Can we please hit over 100 likes? Hit that like button, man. It would really mean a lot. Nene laughing. Israel RJ says, do you know what mythomaniac is? Look it up. I wonder if I'm even saying it right. What is a mythomaniac?
A mythomaniac is someone who has an abnormal and compulsive tendency to lie or exaggerate, often to the point of believing their own fabricated stories.
What the fuck? No, I haven't heard of them, big dog. I haven't heard of them. Are you talking about us being a mythomaniac? Is that what you're talking about, big dog? Let it be known. Keanu Burgess, anything coming up with Pink Starburst? Yeah, not right at this exact moment, but we'll most definitely have something coming up in the future. For sure. Big Rob says, after the first one, that was a rat. That was a rat weeded. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, big shout out to Rob and Annette, man. They've always, they got whatever they want from us over here at Killinois Kennels, man. Appreciate that. Let me see here, man. Let's get to pulling up something different here, you guys. But I've caught all the way up with the comment section, man. If you guys want me to answer anything fast, let it be known, because I've caught all the way up. I'm going to try to find something else to pull up for you guys. That way you guys ain't got to just be stuck here looking at me the whole 24 hours. Not 24 hours, but you know what I mean. That type of deal. So who will we show? Who will we show? Israel, what's up, bro? You talking about us being that? Is that what you talking about? Let it be known. Don't backpedal now if that's what you were saying. See here. Anything specific? Any studs you guys want to see pulled up? Any of that type of deal? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Brick right now, just cause. Let's do that. Haters gonna hate. Most definitely, man. I'll tell you what, since he just disappeared after he sat in there running his mouth like that, we're just gonna go ahead and do what we do. See you later, Israel, homie. Have a good day. There's so many haters, boy. These guys are crazy. Okay. These JH says these master pups are amazing. That's right. That's right. Most definitely. Go ahead and pull up Brick for y'all. That way y'all got something cool to look at rather than just sitting here staring at me the whole time. All right, here we go. That. Father King says, come on, y'all. It's one click away. Let's get that number of like. That's right. That's right, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Can we hit 100 likes up in here? We got to 80. About 5 of y'all care. Let's get this 100 likes up, man. And if you have it, share this video to your social medias. What you guys are looking at right now is our boy Brick. Monster boy right here. Monster boy. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm caught all the way up, man. If y'all got any topics, anything you want me to speak on specifically, let it be known in the comment section, man. And, don't be shy, man. Let it be known. You got anything you want to speak on, let it be known. Here we go. We got Russell Estevez in the building, man. That's another major Killinois family member located out there in Hawaii. Says aloha, Dayton, the Killinois family. Can you pull up Big Clout? Man, I just pulled him up, big dog. I just pulled him up. You just missed it, man. I don't want to make these guys go through all that again, man, but I just literally pulled him up, man. We spoke on him and all that, And like I said, man, that boy is producing a lot of our favorite up-and-comers, man. Wait till you guys see these dogs. I'm telling you, real talk, producing like crazy. Yeah, no worries, Russell. No worries, man. Maybe here in a little bit, but man, Killinois family, who's in here with this Killinois family? Let it be known. Who's the most athletic bull you got? Man, I'm trying to think. That's a good question, big dog. A lot of them are, but I'm trying to think of who the most is. You know, it's hard to say, man. Probably Problem Child or I got Taz's sister. She's got a lot of drive. She's very, very active. Um, a lot of that white folk stuff, and you already know, Rob, that white folk stuff is active. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, man, let's get to that, man. Let's go ahead and get to that. We're gonna pull up Rob. We're gonna pull up Rob's Instagram and show you guys an athletic dog. Man, you need those last videos you posted, those last videos you sent me, Rob. That last video, man, you need to post that video on your Instagram, bro. That boy's looking good, man. He's developing, but I can't show that in here because it doesn't work on the computer like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can't go to our messages and check that video out. I can't go to our messages and check that video out. It won't even let me play it. And I can even show you here in a second. Let me go ahead and get to this here real quick. But I mean, there's a lot of dogs, man. Big Clout's got a lot of drive, believe it or not, man. That boy's got a lot of drive as well. A lot of white folks kids, man. The white folks kids is probably the dogs with the most drive. You know what I mean? Tasmanian Panda, Busy Bones got good drive. Busy Bones got good drive. Dollar Bills got some drive to him, man. A lot of our dogs got it, bro. A lot of our dogs got it. You know what I mean? We're not one of those kennels that just got dogs that just can't move or just, you know what I mean? That type of situation. You know, a lot of our dogs got that drive, man. And that's something that we want with them. We don't want them to be dogs that you know, have to carry upstairs and things like that. You know what I mean? We want our dogs to be moving. You know what I mean? Come move with me type of deal. You know, but let's go ahead and pull up. We're gonna pull up Rob's. We'll pull up Rob's Instagram real quick. Let you guys check that out so you guys can see his boy and girl and their little bit of drive they got. And they ain't got no little bit. They got a lot of drive. Make sure you guys get over here. Oh, there's some stuff that I ain't seen yet. Let's see here. Up here real quick. Here we go. There we go. It's gonna be Rob's boy right here. Rob's boy Nico. You know, they're drinking the water. Look at that boy, man. He's getting there, Rob. He's getting there. He's really, boy. I'll tell you what, Rob. You know, my partner was asking me the other day, and I said, he asked me, he's like, "You will use that boy?" I said, "Damn right, I will use that boy." Super nice bull right here. Killinois Nico off the hook. Off the hook. Let's see here. See this video right here you sent me, bro. It won't let me click on it. It won't let me click on these. Those are some bomb clips. That clip right there is bomb. That clip is bomb. Hurry up and upload that to your Instagram, bro. Drop that clip. It'll probably take a little second for it to pull up, but you know, make sure you guys get over here and follow Rob Nichols, man. We got to get this guy some more followers, man. We got to get this guy some more followers because he definitely deserves it. He pulls up some good he posted some good content of those dogs on there. Here's the link to his Instagram right here. You guys can go check it out. Make sure you guys give him a follow and let him know Killinois Kennels sent you. Let's see here. Look at that boy. Really nice boy. And Nene, I'm about to go check your Instagram out after this, man. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is Nico. Nico out of G Baby and Siri. Off the hook boy, man. I really like this dog, man. I might be hitting you up for a stud, Rob. Real talk. I really like this boy. I really like this boy. I was actually telling my partners when they sold this dog, watch, this boy's gonna be unreal. Yeah, I'm tearing up the rope right there. Got him in the weight room, and he looks like it. He most definitely looks like it. Out there joining that Buffalo Snow right there. Talking about that Killinois. He wants to know who's got that Killinois drive, and you got that Killinois drive, my boy. That video went viral on YouTube Shorts with Nico. Did it? Send us the link, Keanu Burgess, because I want to see who posted it. Watch it be one of these losers acting like they're us. Did you post that on your YouTube channel or something, Rob? I love this little clip right here. Look at that. You can really see the head shape on that boy. Off the hook. Off the hook. And this boy wasn't even, I think he was like 11 months old in this clip. No, not me. Keanu Burgess, drop the link to that video in the chat so I can pull it up on here. We can see what you're talking about. That's his boy right there, watching the live. I wouldn't be surprised if Nico was watching the live with Rob right now. Look at that boy. He got that drive. He got that prey drive right there. That ball drive. Not prey drive so much, but ball drive. I wouldn't be surprised if it was this video. People be stealing clips and all that type of stuff, man. There's a whole channel out here that I've contacted YouTube probably. I've contacted YouTube probably 15, 20 times, letting them know that they are impersonating me. They're using my government name and stealing our videos, and they won't take it down. But let me play a little 15 seconds of a song or something. They're going to tear the video down, take the YouTube channel down, give it strikes, tear it. You know what I mean? It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. There's literally a channel out there that's called Dayton Bodine Killinois Kennels or something like that. Dayton Bodine or Dayton Bodine Killinois Kennels. And they're like putting our content on there, that type of stuff. And they're trying to scam people like, you guys that are wanting to be our upcoming customers and stuff is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to say, oh, hey, yeah, you can just buy this puppy, da 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 da, all that type of stuff, man. So be careful. If you're trying to buy a dog from Killinois Kennels and you're not talking to me, you're gonna probably get robbed. Okay, 'cause I'm the only person that sells the dogs from this kennel. Okay, so if you're talking to somebody and you're not hearing my voice, you're not getting a dog from Killinois Kennels, and I want to make that very clear. You know what I mean? So, I've stated that in tons of videos. I kind of stopped stating that, but real talk, if you're not talking to me, then you're not getting a dog from Killinois Kennels. That type of deal. We've been in here for about 2 hours, you guys. It looks like the chat is dry. It looks like people are. I knew I made a mistake by going live on Friday, man. I should have waited until Sunday. Or throughout the week, man. But I had fixed this stuff to where I could pull your guys' comments up, and I was excited to use it again. That type of situation. And then look, I jump on here and I can't even make it happen, man. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. Technical difficulties, man. Technical difficulties. That type of deal. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and pull up the homie. This is Nico with his girlfriend. Man, I'm having a brain fart here. I can't remember what you named her, big dog. She looked like she was in heat right there. That's probably why he was going crazy. It's like, oh, dad's about to let me get it. What is her name again? I forgot. Look at that boy. Look at that. Nova. That's right. Nova. That's right. Look at that boy, man. Look at him. Man, you got to send me these videos, Rob, man. You really hurt my feelings by not sending these clips to me, man. Real talk. Real talk. It could have been on Instagram. I know for sure saw that video before because of the lights in the background. Oh, okay. Amy Hohen said just sent a video of the puppy from Vanilla Gorilla and Coco Chanel. Okay, let me see here. How'd you send it to me? Did you email it? The best way to do is to email it to me. That boy Nico. I need all those clips, Rob. I'm gonna have to send you out like a hard drive or something, dude. You hurt my feelings, man. Look at that boy. Off the hook. He was young at this stuff too. see here. It's I don't want y'all to see me searching this stuff, so I'm gonna switch back over to this. Need them joints. I need them joints, Rob. I need all them good videos like that, man. I gotta send you like a hard drive and just have you send me everything, bro. Real talk. Okay. Doesn't look general. Seeing it. Yeah, for anybody that's Killinois family and wants to send out footage, this is the email you send it to. It's I sending it in a DM on Instagram or Facebook, it murders the quality. You understand what I'm saying? It kills it. I need you to send all Killinois family members, all send your footage to this email right here. KillinoisKennels@gmail.com. Damn, I wanna. Okay, it's playing now. It's playing. Look at that boy, man. He's getting his grown. That really shows him maturing, bro. Real talk. Let me pull that back up. I love this clip. I need that. I need you to email me those joints, bro. Real talk. And he's watering his pretty plants in the background, as you guys can see. At the same time. At the same damn time. Look at that boy. Look at him, man. He looks crazy, man. I wish I could show you guys it a little bit bigger. Damn. Yeah, let me go ahead and... Man. Drop some love there. Look at that boy, man. He's off the hook, Rob. He's off the hook. Our man. Look at him. That boy's looking good. Real talk. Monster head. Built like a bull. Man, I can't wait to... hopefully I can come out there and kick it with y'all sometime out there, Rob. Real talk. That way I can put my camera on them monsters. All right, hold up. Let me go back. Let's see who else we can get to here. Amy Hohen, you guys need to start like an Instagram. Matter of fact, I can even come over and help you guys get some real good footage of that girl. That way when we show her, we can show her the right way. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see. For our Killinois family member that was, I don't know if they're still in here. Nay. It's like bully _ bully, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. I'm not too active on these other social medias, you guys. I try to be, but sometimes stuff doesn't poll up. Let's see here. I need to check just like my likes and stuff like that. Got some likes. I got to start posting more on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, man. And matter of fact, we did just start we just started a whole new Facebook for Killinois Kennels. And they had took down our page, man. They took down our page because we were posting dogs for sale. And they didn't even really give us a big like notice for doing it. They just flagged like 6 posts at the same exact time and just shut it down. I tried my best to get it back, man. We had 15,000 followers on that Facebook page and they just deleted it like it wasn't nothing. Would love to get some good videos. I'll have Jason hit you up. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You guys are local, so I can definitely definitely meet up with you guys sometime. Really, really, I can meet up with you guys sometime and get some good footage of that girl for you. You know, a lot of those, like we ain't even thought about releasing the litter mates to that litter yet because they're still, in a, 8, 9 months old right now or something like that. 10 months old or something. I think they're like 8 months, 9 months, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. So, but we got some keepers off of that as well. Okay, we got the old white lady in the building, man. Big shout out to Wendy for tapping in. Big shout out to Wendy for tapping in. She says it's really impossible to have a bad day if you have a Killinois dog in the house. I know that's right. I know that's right. And I know them dogs don't have a bad day having a lady like you in that house. That type of deal. Shout out to Wendy, man. Nothing but love for Wendy. Much love for Wendy. One of my favorite Killinois family members. Real talk. Matter of fact, we might have to pull up Wendy's dog here in a little bit. Wendy's video. So everybody can see. Ah. Copyright. Look at that God of War son. That boy is a God of War clone. Look at him running there. Got some good drive to him too. Look at that boy. Man, you got to really see this, man. Make sure you guys tap into these Killinois family members' Instagram so you guys can go see this and a little bit better. See that boy? Straight God of War clone. For real, for real. You know? Uh what's his name? Kratos is a God of War clone as well. But Kratos is his own dog at the same exact time. This boy is a God of War clone. I mean, he looks identical to him. But he's probably gonna eventually outdo God of War himself as well. That type of deal. Super, super nice boy right here. God of War and Glorilla. His name's Goku. Badass boy. Badass boy. Got him there. Great God of War clone. This was him getting a little bit younger. That's him as he really looks like God of War there. But yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and let's pull up let's pull up Wendy's video, man. Let's pull up Wendy's video. 34 people in the building. If you haven't already, please make sure you guys hit that like button, man. We've been in here for a minute. That type of deal. Been in here for a minute, man. We probably ain't gonna keep this running too much longer. It's about 8:30. I'll probably shut it down about 9 o'clock. that type of deal. And we'll pull up this video of Wendy's so no, excuse my language. One of my favorite Killinois family members, Wendy, right here. Big shout out to Wendy. Thanks for letting us know you were in here, Wendy. Appreciate you. Hold on 1 second. Damn it. And I'm looking, Amy. Amy, it hasn't came through yet. It might take a little second. I don't see it yet. It hasn't came through yet. Let's go ahead and pull up. One of my favorite Killinois family members here, you guys. If you guys haven't seen this video, definitely check it out. I know majority of you guys have. You guys are the real Killinois supporters up in here right now. You know, I knew I made a mistake by going live tonight, man. Friday night, people are out enjoying their night, enjoying their life, not trying to sit here and watch me run my mouth. You know what I mean? That type of deal. And that just made a couple of, they say, you know what, he's right. I'm getting up out of here. Hell no. That's gonna be Wendy right there with her beautiful new big Clout and Starburst daughter right there. Let's go ahead and let this.
The second pup that she's getting from Killinois Kennels.
She's adorable. She's happy.
How do you like everything so far between the first one and this one?
Oh my God. Well, if I didn't like the first one, there wouldn't be a second one.
That's
Dayton's
right.
awesome.
That's right.
The whole organization, I would highly recommend.
You happy with the shipping services too?
Absolutely. I did mention you on that live feed.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ground shipper.
Yeah, this
Mike,
time I made sure I stopped and got gas so I didn't get stuck in her driveway again.
I knew it was something simple.
Look
at your pretty face. Oh, my Edward's gonna go crazy when he sees her.
Kind of like that, you know.
There is the first dog.
JDab12, let your girl know that I didn't get that email. It didn't come through yet. I mean, it might take a little bit or something, but it ain't came through yet. But big shout out to you for tuning in. We also got our partner Robert Raps in the building, man. Shout out to Robert Raps. Man, I'll tell you what, you guys.
That she got from Killinois Kennels.
I'm gonna let this play through, and we'll probably shut it down after that, man. Unless you guys could, you know, help me get some more. Yeah, 12 more likes to 100, y'all. Let's hit that 100.
No, not yet. I'm waiting to take a
Probably majority of
buddy.
these guys have hit the like button in here. Keanu Bird, that type of deal. But if you haven't,
I want to see
you
what she
guys
does
hit
with
that like button.
this when he sees her. He likes all dogs. He doesn't care.
And there's the two of them.
What's that, Edward? She's so tiny.
I know, it's cute, huh?
Isn't she cute?
Vanessa said I sent you some pictures of Chico.
What's that, Edward?
If that's the guys on TikTok there, send us out some videos. Email them.
Good girl. Oh, she's cute.
In these next couple clips, you're gonna see her boy Edward jumping in the lake, grabbing these big sticks, dragging it all the way back up to the shore, and just sitting there, the puppy that she just picked up, doing it with this boy. Look at that boy Edward. I love these videos right here, man. It's good to see Wendy out there picking it up with her dogs. And keep in mind, this has been Wendy's house right here. She ain't have to go nowhere for this. This is her backyard. She's picked up 2 dogs from us. While I'm playing this, can you guys hear me nice and clear or no? Let me know in the comment section. Here's a couple clips of her new female kind of getting used to the lake and the other dogs and all that type of stuff. You know, this litter was one of those litters where the puppies were super confident. So I'm not really surprised as the way she's getting all up in the lake and all that stuff, man. And like I said, you know, it didn't take her long to kind of get hip to what that boy Edward was doing with that stick. And you guys are going to see that in the next clips coming up. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
This bugger is huge.
Look at Wendy. She's out here.
Watch out, dog.
With a big old stick and a cell phone
pole.
Recording at the same
but I don't know what it is.
man. Shout out to Wendy. And look,
She's
that girl
helping.
she just picked up, they picked up, and she's on the stick.
Get it up there, Edward.
Edward. What did you name
I'll
the
tip
girl?
it over in there again.
Wendy? I can't remember what you
This
named
thing's
her.
heavy.
I'll never forget Edward.
Give me it. Oh, you broke it. That's all right. Ira. Sorry about that. Sorry for the go around in circles.
Oh yeah, she was just a puppy. She was just a puppy here. What's her name, Wendy? I forgot.
Not bad. Edward.
Isla. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, that's what's up. I can't wait to see when that girl fully develops, man. I know she's gonna be crazy. I know she's crazy now, Wendy. That's a super dope video, man. You guys have to
All right, here we
check
go.
it out, man. But I think it's a wrap, you guys. I think it's a wrap. I knew I made a mistake by going live on Friday night like this, especially so early. I probably should have waited till about 10 o'clock or something when everybody was chilling at the
This
house.
is heavy.
You know, it's summertime, Friday.
Not
people
helping
out
me.
picking,
Idly, you're not
that
helping.
type of stuff.
Ready?
You know, I never jump on here with the mindset of what we're going to talk about. I just get in here, talk it over with you guys, and talk about whatever y'all want to talk
Well,
about.
Stan got
You know
it.
what I mean? But I do need to start trying to bring some topics, trying to make videos out of this stuff. That way I can get more content up on the channel. Because ultimately, that's why we do the lives. You know? She's in her second heat, so they cannot play right now.
Come on, dog.
Okay. I can't wait to see. Look at that boy Edward's head. Got a big old head, man. God of War. That boy God of War is gonna go down.
Edward. Back off.
If you guys need help emailing me. I see that, Diamond Cow. I see that. I see he said I just tried to email you a little
Good
clip
boy,
at 7.5
Stan.
months old. Yeah, man,
Good boy.
I don't know if I got it yet or not, but if you guys need any help emailing anything, you guys can always call me, Killinois family. You can always call me and I'll walk you through the whole process. It's super, super easy.
All right, let's go.
You know, super easy.
Well, hang on, give me some space. Ready?
Man, that's a wrap, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, you guys. Man, for anybody that's interested in puppies, stay tuned. Those videos are coming here soon. For you guys that are interested in Top Dog TV, those videos are coming soon as well. And they're going to be super dope, let me tell you. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to Top Dog TV. I just dropped a link right there, and we only got one video on there, but if you haven't seen it, make sure you guys go check it out. That is one of the best videos I've ever dropped on this channel. I want to send a major shout out to everybody that was in here tonight. Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to all the Killinois members that was in here. And major, major shout out to our Killinois family members, man. Real talk. Big shout out to all you guys. And, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We got a lot of real big stuff coming up. I'm going to be having another live coming here real soon, where I'm going to be bringing some people on, that type of situation. And we're going to be bringing a lot of people on, man. I really want to bring the Killinois members, but they're too shy, and I'm tired of waiting on them, man. So if any of you, Wendy, we would love to have you join a live on here one night. I don't know if you would be open to that, but we would love to have you join. And all you Killinois family members that are on here, man, we would love to have you guys join the live with us, kind of tell people, your experience and all that type of stuff, man. Try to make some dope content out of it. But tap into Top Dog TV, man. Subscribe to Killinois Kennels if you're not already. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. And, man, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Big shout out to all you guys. Real talk.